Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about a truly disruptive company with no competition that has been beaten down so much. It's a true gem in my opinion. It's gone down so much that people are still beating on it. But I do see a huge opportunity, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm about to add some. So I try to look at some videos of other people that have put up videos on YouTube. They're pretty misinformed, and some of them are not detailed. uh, I was listening to one person and he's like giving the wrong information. So that kind of compelled me into doing a proper video for you guys to give you a little bit more information on what this company is, what they do, um, and why I'm interested in adding some. So this company is called Opendoor, as you guys probably already know from the from the title of the video. Opendoor is a truly disruptive company that would eliminate all real estate agents, brokers, real estate salespeople. All these guys are going to be gone, just like what Uber did to the taxi um, category and what Amazon did to the retail stores. So this Open Door Technologies, they're a company basically that they make money from you selling your house online with them, and it eliminates any kind of real estate agents or anything like that. With me, I have such a huge beef with real estate agents, and I'll get into that a bit later. But this company basically, you get in touch with them, you tell them where you live, and they'll send you a code, and then it's a little more involved than that, but that's the gist of it. And then they'll send you a price. If you like the price, they'll buy it, they'll close the house within 3 days. There's no need for any agents, any lawyers, anyone else. They have everyone in house. And if anyone needs them to show you the house, they send these real estate agents that charge like 25 bucks an hour to show you around, if you need to do that, in case you're buying from them. But anyways, my beef with realtors and brokers are that they're, first of all, really pushy. They're very pushy. They sell you houses. They make easy money just for opening some doors or whatever. I know there may be some real estate agents that are gonna watch this and they're gonna be like, "Oh, but without us, you can't do it," and blah blah blah. I don't care about that. I'm one of my businesses that I own. It deals with real estate, and I know like thousands of real estate agents and brokers over time, and most of them are corrupted, and they just want to make their commission. They'll come to you and try to get you to list your house for a lot cheaper than what it is, so they can make a fast sale. They'll sell you houses that have a lot of things wrong with them just because they want to make a sale. They will push you into markets where they're not going to tell you the actual market condition. Like, for example, like we've seen what's going on right now with the markets. Like a long time ago, we've seen this coming from a, but these real estate agents were pushing it. Oh, don't worry, it's gonna be okay. There's no inventory, so you should buy now, blah blah blah. Anyways, I don't like them. I think that they make really fast money for what they do. They make like 20-30 thousand dollars for doing almost nothing. But yeah, so they they're a bunch of crooks, to be honest. That's what it is. And I'm so happy that there's actually a company like Open Door who's going to get rid of a bunch of these real estate agents and brokers, and cut them off. So what this so Open Door, like I said, it's like a digital platform, and everything else is done digitally anyway, and most likely that's where real estate is going to. It was already gone there, but unfortunately, because of what happened in the world, there's a few things that are happening at the same time, which actually, it's chaos, yeah, but it represents a lot of opportunities for investors like you and I, right? So that's not a bad thing, but it is for a lot of companies like Open Door, for example. So first of all, they IPO'd at a wrong time. So they went to the markets through a SPAC. Now I hate SPACs, I gotta be honest, but and especially with that guy Chamat, who's almost like a scam, but he is smart. He's made a lot of money too, and this company came to market at a really wrong time. Okay, so after that, this now the housing thing, and then before that, all that, the whole I don't want to talk about, but you guys know all these things that are happening lately, right? So not a good time to come to the market, but they are a truly disruptive company, and I want to go through some of the points that I want to highlight, that you guys should know about them. So first of all, they have $2.5 billion in cash. Okay, that's a lot of money. They have positive gross and EBITDA, so they're going to be profitable pretty soon, hopefully. Right now, I mean, what's happening with the market, there's going to be some guys right now, oh, but they're losing so much money, blah blah blah. Yeah, because they have a lot of inventory, and for them to get rid of it, they may have to sell some at a loss right now, but they could also add a lot of inventory because they have so much cash, right? All that cash could triple, quadruple, if they buy at the right prices. So that being said, they have $6.1 billion in inventory. That's a lot of inventory, and especially in real estate, which is one of the safest investments that you could make. I'd rather have these guys have $6.1 billion in home, like houses, rather than, like, I don't know, something else, that could go down. But at least, yeah, houses are going down too, but not as much as the stock market, not as much as the crypto market. So it is one of the more safer ways to invest. So that's why they have, I'm happy about the fact that they have $6.1 billion in inventory. Now, just in the last quarter, in the third quarter, they did sell 800, um, uh, 8,500, or 8,005, okay, 8,520 homes. That's what they sold in one quarter. That's a lot of homes that they've sold, and their revenue, their quarter three revenue went up 48%. That's a lot. So they are growing even in this situation, right? They have a 3-day closing. That's so. Imagine someone wants to sell their home. By the time you talk to a real estate agent, interview a bunch of them, you hire them, they bring a cameraman, take pictures of your house, they list it on MLS or whatever. Um, I mean, by the time the next guy buys it, they go through their mortgage. God knows if their mortgage is going to be accepted or not. You have to get your appraisal, your home inspector, you go through lawyers, go through the mortgage company. Like, at a minimum you're going to be looking at like 3 months to most times longer than that, but say 3 months. This could be done in 3 days. So say someone has 10 houses and the real estate market is gone down 90%, and they want to take that money out and put it in the stock market right away. They're not going to wait for 3 months, because market could turn around by then. They need the money right away, or they have a better investment somewhere else. Like, they need the money fast. 3-day closing, that's crazy. So in 3 days, the money could be in your account. That's amazing. And one of the most important things that I want to highlight here is the fact that they have no competition. That's an amazing thing, like having no competition. Yeah, they have the realtor.com and all, Zillow and all these guys, but those guys are partnering with them. Remember that they have no real competition right now. That's a great thing. And they have, so put it this way, they have $6.6 billion in total in inventory and all other assets, and their market cap is $1.29 billion. That's crazy. So like, their assets exceed their market cap by so much. So the value of the company is like $6.6 billion, and the market cap is only 1.29. That's crazy. CEO Eric, he's a very smart guy. I've seen some interviews on him, doing some interviews. Very smart guy. He's been groomed to become a CEO by different programs and by different CEOs and mentors that he's had. And thing is, though, not only that they don't have competition, but this is a truly disruptor. Like, anything that's a disruptor, like Amazon was, to the retail stores, or Uber was to the taxis, like, I'm in, man. And I truly believe that, because I'm involved maybe through one of my companies in the real estate, that I feel like these real estate guys, they make money for no reason. So I kind of want to see them gone. Yeah, I feel bad, that they're gonna have to find something that they'll have to work harder at, but and not lie to people. But yeah, it's gonna get rid of them. And so the true disruptor for sure. And housing and economy will get better, guys. We're not gonna uh, be going through 4 or 5 different like things that are happening in the world all at the same time. This will never happen. That's why this is the greatest opportunity of your life to be investing and making money. You know, this is time to add another zero to your net worth. So don't forget that this is the best time, and the stock is also pretty extremely oversold in my opinion. So that also you know, and it's shorted too, so that can have a squeeze effect that can go up drastically just because it's oversold. They have a really good software as well. The software is very easy to use, easy to understand, not very complicated. That's almost like Robinhood. I don't like what Robinhood does, but again, like, you know, their app is pretty easy for people to use, so that's why a lot of people still use it. They're expanding pretty fast. They're expanding like crazy. We'll talk about that a bit later. And they have virtual closing, so yeah, they'll close everything online. You don't need to go anywhere. No one needs to come to you. So in some cases, I believe they have to have someone to come in to check on some things, but like they have their own inspectors, I believe, in-house. They have their own lawyers in-house. Which helps them a lot. And they've just partnered with not just, but they partnered with Realtor.com. And it's so simple. Like, it's just the simplicity of buying and selling a house with them. It's just, that's great. That's what is gonna. There's a lot of people that have sold houses through them, and they're saying that they would never go back to like an actual real estate agent ever, just because it was just so easy for them to do this through this app, and they got like market price for their house, you know. And they just launched in New York and New Jersey. So like I said, they are expanding, and they're already in 51 different markets. Plus, they're I think making a move in Canada as well. So that's a lot. Like that, they can, if they keep going North America and then expand from there to Europe, whatever. That's a huge market. And also, don't forget, they've also partnered with Zillow too, right? So Zillow is partnering with them, and they're in a marketplace where per year there's like 1.6 trillion dollars worth of real estate changing hands. So they're in that kind of market. If they get a small piece of that pie, they'll do pretty well. And thing is that their stock price right now is under $2. It's like a dollar 73 or a dollar 70 something at the time of this video. So just imagine, this thing was $35 just like a year ago or so. Like, that's crazy. For like, people are like, oh, it's penny stock, it's gonna do a reverse split, and like, oh, it's gonna go bankrupt. Yes, obviously, with any investing, that's why this is not financial advice, right? With any investing, there's a chance that the company could go bankrupt. um, but with this company, they have $2.5 billion in cash. They have so much inventory. They are the Eric, the CEO, is very frugal. Like, they have salary caps. They don't pay people more than $127,000 a year or something like that. Like that, like nobody makes more than that. So I mean, you know, it's a chance you take, man. If you don't take risks, you're not never gonna make any money. Especially with this thing, imagine if it goes back anywhere close to like 30-35 bucks, and you have a couple of thousand shares. That's like $60,000 right there, right, for what you've risked. um, like I said, there's also a chance that this could go really to like 50 cents and then 20 cents, and then they do a reverse split because they don't want to be delisted, and then you lose like more than, you know, 90% of your shares. So you have like 1,000 shares, now you're gonna have 10 shares. So yeah, all of that is possible. But it is a chance, calculated you know, research and due diligence that you do on these companies. And if you find them to be great companies, and especially a company that's going to be disrupting a whole bunch of people, and a marketplace where it was never disrupted. Never. These real estate agents have been making like hundreds of thousands of dollars a year by not really just opening some doors for you and then sending you some papers to sign. Like, that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so glad that I kept thinking, like, even before I heard about Opendoor, to myself, I'm like, I wish I had like 5-10 million dollars so I could just like Uber disrupt this whole real estate agent phenomena that's been happening for the past like hundreds of years, right? Yeah, you get a little bit more of like a personalized, service with them and blah blah blah, and but listen, if you can save so much money with each, like you could save like 50, 60, $70,000 from each transaction by going through Open Door as opposed to like a regular real estate agent. I would pick that any day, to save that kind of money. And for what they do is nothing compared to the money that they make. Anyways, guys, please make sure you subscribe, you like the video, you hit that bell notification. The only support that you could give me right now, I'm not selling anything or giving you guys free education, free research. What I expect back, if you could, is just to hit that like button, subscribe to the video. There's a lot more videos that I'm going to be making, and I want to be motivated. I know there's enough people that watch this and want these kind of content. So yeah, make sure you do that, and I'll see you guys on the next one.